I'm Sudani, and I just like to talk about stuff. Hi, my name is Sudani, and I'm a dark-skinned black woman. I was born and raised in Jamaica. Both my parents are Jamaican, and I just want to talk about how scary fame can be. How scary fame can be, especially if you're someone like me. Dr. Seuss on the beat, I don't know. On this channel, I don't like to just talk about nonsense. I like to talk about things that I know about and I care about and things I can relate to. So I feel like this is something that I can relate to. Born and raised in Jamaica, I love to dance. I hope there's a video of me dancing playing. I've danced my whole life, and I never knew I was good at dancing until I came to America in high school, where I joined the dance team. I learned to dance by going to parties, and a lot of the times, if you weren't good at dancing, you would low-key get bullied. Because I've been asked a lot, like, how did you learn how to dance so well? And it's like, girl, I had to, okay? It was fight or flight. It was fight or flight. So, I've been dancing my whole life. I sing here and there, but I never thought I was a good singer because my sister used to always laugh at me. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Aaliyah. As I got older, there are people who have mixed opinions about my ability to sing. Some people think I'm really good. Some people think I should stick to my job. What is my job? None of your business. I have a deep passion for creativity. I like to paint, and I like to just create little fun things. I like to decorate. I like to put on makeup and go out. I like to create really fun outfits. I love outfits. I like to sell clothes, and I just love to create. And I have low-key tried out for JYP. Don't come for me, okay? We've all done it. K-pop enthusiasts, we thought we were gonna get in. But with the group like Girl Set Now that is out, look out for their song, y'all. Weak. Boy, you gonna make me tweak. You gonna make me tweak. I guess it's possible with groups out now, like Girl Set, that people of color are starting to break their way into, I guess, the K-pop or girl group or group industry. Let's talk about black girls. I am an aspiring singer, dancer, actor. I did a lot of acting when I was a child. I've been in the newspaper in Jamaica for acting. I've performed in front of the Jamaican government. I've gone to JCDC. If you're Jamaican, you know what that is. Festival. I've written poems and dub poetry. I've played the drums for people who are performing live on stage. I've done a lot of performing my whole life, y'all. I love it. But sometimes when I see myself climbing the social ladder, if you can even call it that, I tend to pull back. I do. There was one time on TikTok that my video blew up. Why did it blow up? It was a filter, seeing which Teen Titan I would get if I tried, and I got Starfire. The comments were talking about, like, it was like, well, or being like, you could never be Starfire, you're black, like, just comments like that, and it's like, whoa there, dude. I don't know why you feel so highly about that, but, like, alright. When I first saw those comments, I wasn't hurt, because I already knew racism does exist, and I know, growing up in Jamaica, like, people can be ruthless. I grew up around ruthless people. So, people being ruthless is nothing new to me, okay? It's just another day in the park. So I'm very much aware. It was funny to see that, because I thought the people who commented that were stupid and maybe just children. And I was like, what the hell? But I think my eyes opened up because a friend at the time, posted the same video on my TikTok, and they didn't receive comments like that. In fact, they were called beautiful. And I'm like, okay, what's the difference here? I did the same thing. We got the same character, and I'm ugly and black, and you're beautiful. What the actual fuck? After that video went up, I literally kind of calmed down from like going onto the internet anymore, because I was like, I don't want my TikTok to accidentally blow up and then people are just telling me like I'm just so ugly because I'm black, because like, yeah, I don't want that energy in my life. You keep that over there. Thanks. So I just feel like as a black woman, I'm scared of fame because I know how unkind the industry or the world is to people who look like me. I think of people like, please correct me if I'm saying her name wrong. I'm gonna say it wrong, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover of me saying her name. Think of somebody like Blank, from Little Mix, on how she was treated in the industry. From what I know, I should have done more research before doing this video, but I really just wanted to talk about myself and how I was fearful and why I was fearful. Next time I'll do more research. But from what I know, she received a lot of racism because she was in the group. A lot of people didn't think she deserved to be in the group. She was called lazy. She was called so many things because she was black. And people didn't like that. And I just find that so weird. Like, you're so fucking weird because you like to consume black content. You like to enjoy black fashion and black things. But then black people you don't want to include. What? How does that make sense? Then just leave their shit alone. Leave black people's shit alone. That makes no sense. It just reminds me of like a kind of person. They know they don't like a certain person, and yet they will still hang around them even though they don't like them. When the person is like, you don't like me, they're like, no, I do like you. But then you're doing everything but show them you like them. You're doing literally the absolute worst thing to them. And then you're going to turn around and tell them you don't hate them. Yes, you do. You're showing them you hate them. Your actions are showing you do bad things to them. You talk bad about them. You think negatively about them. You're scared of them. You think they're mean. You don't like them. And a lot of the time, those kinds of characteristics are towards black people like myself. I've been subjected to this so many times in my life. And honestly, by the people that I thought loved me and were closest to me, were purposely misunderstanding me. Whether it's purposefully or not, they did misunderstand me. Why am I scared of being famous? I think I'm scared because I don't want to be unprotected. I don't want to be around people who say they mean me well and they don't. And I don't want to end up in a situation where I have to do something that goes against my own morality. And I think fame kind of pushes you towards that. Let's think about the whole Mana situation. Sorry, I love her. I think just seeing her situation, I think her being in Cat's Eye kind of opened my heart up a lot. I saw myself in her and I thought, like, you know, if she can do it, so can I. And I thought, like, maybe there's a chance. But after seeing her whole situation, and I'm not talking about like her situation with Hybe, I'm talking about her treatment by her own fans or people who claim to be her fan, because there's no way you're a fan of someone and you do them like that. Like, you're not a fan. You're not. Sorry, you're not. Literally online on TikTok, I was watching this video. The video was tearing down Daniela and putting Mana up. And I went, and I'm sorry, I usually don't comment on things on TikTok. I really don't. You will not find my comment anywhere. Like, literally, I don't comment. Unless I'm like, girl, where'd you get those glasses? I need that, because I need that. So I'm gonna be like, girl, give me the info. Low-key, I got ignored by Erica, but that's fine. It's not like that girl knows me anyway. This video. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Yeah! Keep subscribing, guys. I saw this video and I just had to comment. I had to be like, hey, I understand like how you feel about this whole Mana situation. I feel the same way. You know, I understand your feelings. But let's think about Mana. Do you think Mana
By the way,
would
I know
want
it's
you
Mana,
bringing down
and I keep saying
Daniela
Mana.
to lift her up? I'm pretty sure if she saw something like that and she knew you in real life, she would be like, girl, what the hell are you doing? You don't bring people up by putting other people down. And I really hope in the future, if something were to happen with me and this whole YouTube entity, I hope people never use my name or try to bring me up by putting other people down or put me down to lift other people up, because I think that's just nasty. I think that's just nasty. I don't think that's kind. I don't think you're looking out for me. I think you're stirring the pot. You're being a little pot stirrer. Yes, you are. And you need to stop it. You need to stop it. I just hate seeing that. I hate comparisons too. I had a friend, very beautiful girl, and I just felt like she was comparing me to her a lot. And I don't mean like beauty wise. I don't know how she felt about me beauty wise, but I feel like what really led to the downfall of that relationship was just a lot of like comparison that was not needed. All I wanted was to kind of just be a friend, and I don't think I ever gave unsolicited advice. If I did, my bad, G. Didn't mean to. I do be yapping. But when I was asked for my advice, which I hate giving advice because my way of thinking about things and your way of thinking about things are two different things. Like, you're like, oh, I'm having problems with my boyfriend. What should I do? Break up with him. Why is he bothering you, queen? I'll be your man. That's how I think. I'm like, I can love you better than him. Like, you know, like with my friends, I'm just like, I'm there for you, okay? Back off, you know? I'm really protective over my friends, maybe a little bit too much, you know? That's not everybody's style, you know? But I feel like this, like, thing of, like, oh, like, I have it all figured out and this person doesn't. Or, this person's better at this thing than me and I'm not good and I'm not good enough. I hate people like that. I'm so sorry. I love everyone. But if you're like a self-deprecating person, please stay the fuck away from me. Because those people are never good, yo. They will bring themselves down to lift you up and then turn around and say you're the reason why they feel like shit about themselves. Like they're not the one comparing themselves to you. Bro, what? I'm just trying to live. And I feel like this whole thing of like comparing Daniela to Mana when they're like besties, they like love each other and they've shown love for each other even if they're not as close anymore. We don't know. It's not our fucking business. It's just not right. I just don't feel like that's right. And I don't want it to lead to the girls comparing each other, even though I don't think they're doing that. I hope not, you know? But that kind of media can get to you. So I guess that's why I'm scared of fame as a black girl. I do still want to pursue my dreams. Even if it's not in a big way, I feel like having this little YouTube channel where I can have my own little community. Little community. I don't want no big fucking shit. Like, that's scary to me. Like, what do you mean? X amount of people. When I'm on campus at school, like at school when I was going to school and I was on campus and people knew me, that genuinely scared me. Talking about. But it's just scary. Yeah. just like having like a little community of people where I can share my like talents and like laugh about it or talk about it with other people. I think that kind of life will be enough for me. If I can make a little coin off of it, yeah. But yeah, I just wanna have this channel so I can just do what I love to do. And just let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? How do you feel like the media treats dark-skinned black women? If there's something you could change about how the media treats dark-skinned black women, what do you think it would be? How do you feel about the whole Minaj situation and how she's being treated? And if she leaves Cat's Eye, would you stop supporting Cat's Eye? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in another Tiny Room Talks. I love you so much. Have a good day, Diva. I'll see you in the next one. I am gonna pose. Okay, I can already hear you. I am.
Maybe you can be my American.